Hello and welcome to another edition of Sik'ar Reviews. And I will be reviewing this Avo Syncro Nicaragua. I've looked forward to trying this. Actually, didn't know that this was exactly what I had, and I almost bought one of these this weekend, just a couple days prior. And glad I didn't because I had one. So, but maybe I'll regret it if this is really good. So, anyways, this is a Robusto 5x50. It is the first time Avo has used a box press on any of their cigars. So, that's kind of an interesting fact. Especially since Avo's had so many different coming out with the various limited edition, vintages, etc. This has an Ecuadorian Habano wrapper. It's kind of really sort of reddish. It's not usually a color I'm used to seeing for a Habano. But, you know, it has a Dominican binder underneath that, and it is filled with Peruvian Olancho long fillers. It's not quite a Peruvian Puro, but it has a lot of Peruvian tobaccos in it. So that I'm looking forward to because for some reason I've had this kind of fixation with Peruvian tobaccos. Don't know why. Finally, this hit the top 25 of 2015, and also got a 93 rating. So it's been highly rated by those who highly rate things. They say it's good. It's got to be good, right? Anyways. I hope you realize I'm being sarcastic there. Hay, a little bit of barnyard, cocoa off the foot. Plain and simple. I have a little damage to the wrapper right there above the band. Yeah, just above the band. Yeah, you could sort of see it there. It's just a little bit of the wrapper's peeled. So, fire this up. Yeah, I figure I got a couple Avos to go, so I'm gonna get this one done. It looked really good to me this morning, so nice ease of smoke, good draw. Milder flavors, at least on the first puff. Kind of peachy. Very pleasant retro hail. Kind of has a sugary cereal flavor to the retro hail. Something along the lines of like Life cereal. You know, semi-sweet but not really terribly sweet. Grainy. And this kind of does have that grain type flavor to it. A little bit of pepper as well. So far, very pleasing. I'm enjoying it. I've only had 2 puffs. That's a few to go based on. So, I just love the labels on these. They drew me to this cigar a long time ago. I don't know why. I just, never change that label. Always keep that symbol on there. I know a couple cigar companies that have changed their bands or labels, and it's like, why? No, don't do that. Kind of cinnamony and nutmeg on that hit. Seems to me that this is going to be a cigar that changes flavors a bit. I might detect quite a bit in this, and that's always a pleasing cigar because you never know what to expect. Speaking of cigar bands changing, there are times in which they change, and rightfully so. There was a problem. Oh shoot! It's on the tip of my tongue. The I don't remember. There's a cigar band out there that looked too similar to Padron, so they told Padron that Padron told them they had to change it, and they did change it. Dang it! I've had two of them now. Well, anyways, that's one case where the band should have changed. There's one now that's changing, and I can't remember who again. That's mimicking Camacho's band, but that's because the company that owns the one, Carlos Torano. Since Torano and Camacho are now pretty much run and owned by the same company, they're making Camacho's or Torano's labels look more like. I don't think they should do that. Good finish on this. But this again kind of goes back to that slightly peachy flavor. Not the flavor of like biting into a peach, but if you know the smell of like having a bunch of peaches in like say a bowl, and you got like 15 or 20 or in a bag, and then you kind of taste it from the smell. That's the taste. It's just but faint. I like it. It's hard to explain. I'm really loving this first. If this whole thing stays that way, this is going to be a great cigar. Anyways, I will see you at the halfway point, and hopefully this has remained to the halfway point. So see you shortly. Hello, welcome to the halfway point of this Avo Syncro Nicaraguan. And just want to show you, it has, for a box press, done its typical semi-wonky thing. I'm going to try not to fix that, but I think it'll fix itself, but maybe not. We'll see. That's just typical box press. The flavors have remained incredible. Still has kind of a fruity note to it. Some nuttiness. Some cinnamon type flavors. And that slightly peachy still. But none of it is too sweet. It's more on the cocoa-y side. Like you'd have cocoa or espresso over it. And it's a good way to say it. You have a strong espresso with a hint of flavor. No sweetness, no sugariness. And as I said, that would fix itself. It's just burn up into ash. It's dark ash there, but this is really very tasty. I'm gonna get into the final third before I start saying anything else. So I will see you shortly in the final third, and well, see you then. Hello, and welcome back to the final third of this Avo Syncro Nicaragua. I have really enjoyed the flavors in this cigar. It's kind of a medium bodied, but you might as well go with mild because the flavors are just, I don't know. I call cigars sometimes adult candy, and this is not infused or flavored cigar, but it is candy. It is so tasty. I understand the hype in this cigar. It is fantastically full of flavors that are constantly changing, yet they're still similar. The kind of peach skin, the kind of fruitiness that's in there, the nuttiness, the espresso notes. It's all there, and it's gelled so well that sometimes this comes forward, that comes forward, and it makes for a nice little conglomeration of all sorts of little flavors. And I've really enjoyed this cigar, so I gotta go ahead and give this one a full recommendation. I think this would be in line with just about anybody's palate, unless you really dislike kind of fruitier notes. But anyways, with all that said, please add and subscribe. Leave questions, comments, feedback, suggestions. If you smoke this and you agree or disagree with my review, go ahead and leave comments in the your opinion in the comments down below. To that effect, just keep it nice. That's all I ask, and enjoy every puff.